Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another welcome to another story time video. I know this is crazy. This is I brought you guys out to a park today. As you can see, lovely weather. I like the stars. The gnats are a bit crazy, not gonna lie. But yeah. So if you guys are new here, why not take that like button out to a vending machine, ask it for change, but get him nothing out in return. Just do that for me. Make it be like, yo, you want a water, you want a monster, you want a something. Tell the like button no and walk away. Other than that, all joking aside, welcome to the channel. And today's video is story time about why I actually have a bit of a dislike towards our aquatic fish chicken. By fish chicken, I mean fish. All right, listen. I don't actually hate like all fish, but I do dislike a lot of fish, and I blame my uncle for it. Not gonna lie, it's really annoying. So way back when I was a little boy and not this girl, uh, my uncle and my cousin decided, hey, we're gonna go fishing, and I was staying the night at my cousin's house. He's like, okay, cool, Dad, I want to go fishing, and I was just like, okay, well, I don't really want to go fishing, but since I'm staying over here for the weekend, I guess I have to go. So I end up getting to go with them. You know how the drill goes. You know how it goes. You at a family member's house, and it just kind of happens that way, I guess. Your family expects you to just go do whatever everybody else is going to do. So I go, and they're fishing, and I'm on the boat with them. And I mean, listen, I've never been good at fishing. I'm from the South, so it's very awkward, especially with my grandfather. But with my uncle, he's the type of uncle who's like, "Hey boy, you got your pecker out yet?" And I'm like, "What? What's a pecker, sir?" And he's like, "You're talking about your wiener. You've been playing with it." And I'm like, "What? Huh? What?" And of course, that's just to kind of get you the idea. If you have that type of uncle, you get where I'm coming from. You know what he's doing. He's that type of uncle. Anyway, uh, so they end up pulling up a fish at one point, and my cousin finally gets one. I think it's my cousin. Like I said, I was a kid when this happened, so they unhook it, and my uncle's holding it, and it was this bass, if I remember correctly. I think it was either a catfish or a bass. Uh, and this mother flupper decided, hey, you know what's real funny? I'm gonna throw it at you, cause he was like teasing me, like, you want to touch this fish, don't you? And I'm like, no, not really. And he's like, well, we're gonna man you up. You're gonna touch this fish. And I was like, I really don't want to touch the fish, Uncle. Please don't make me. And he unhooked it and he chunked it at me. And the fish, of course, well, what's the fish's reaction? It's like, plan A. Do I just sit there and be like, I'm a fish, I'm gonna flop on the ground, or do I just fucking go crazy and flop everywhere? I wonder which one it was. Oh, and not to mention small child. So he throws this bass at me, and the bass just starts freaking the fuck out. I have my hands out, like, both my hands up under it, and it's freaking out. And cause I was trying to catch it, and it's just going, slapping me in the chest. And I'm like, what? What are you doing? And I end up throwing the fish back in the water, and my uncle is laughing his ass off. My cousin was laughing his ass off. I was crying, and yeah, so after that, and this is the long-term effect, right? So after this happened, I swore off never eating fish. It's kind of a weird in between where it's like, if I can't kill them, and then I don't need to eat them. I don't know. I was a kid. I was so afraid. Now I'm less afraid of fish, but also I do not want to go fishing. I know how to fish, but the idea is like, I don't want to do this. It's not something I'm excited about. There's like maybe 2 fish I like. I like koi fish, and that's about as much as I like to ride it. It's very hard for me to like fish. But eating them, like, I've only recently even gotten into eating like sushi this last few years because of my friend Noah, and that's saying a lot. I never, like, even at get-togethers, he's like, "Oh boy, we got this catfish," and I'm over here like, no, just give me some chicken fingers and fries. And they're like, "But what about this catfish?" And I'm just, you got chicken fingers, some macaroni. You got some macaroni? I'll take that. Anywho, yeah, that was it. It's a bit of a short story. Sorry it wasn't longer. If you wanted it longer, I have another one coming out eventually, talking about how I get confused as a girl in public sometimes, which is weird because I look like a guy. I even had a stubble, like almost a beard, in one of them. So I'll get to that story time. I got other stories I gotta make. It's just hard to recall all of them. This is just one of the times where it's, you know, my uncle's kind of an asshat, I'm not gonna lie. He's a bit of a dick, man, a bit of a dick. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this very short video, this very short story time. And like I said before, take the like button out to the vending machine, offer to get a drink, but don't actually get him a drink, you know, or ask for money and get him nothing, you know, in return. Vice versa, if an extra drink falls, just tell him, hey man, look, sorry, no joke, that's mine now. Anyway, goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye. Don't eat any fish.